Hello, collective. Welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well. This is Adani back with another reading. As you stop by, I do ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Support the channel. Okay, I really appreciate that. And those of you that have, thank you so much. I'm really grateful. Um, this is a general message, so it might not resonate with everyone, but if it does, please do comment down below. Would love to hear how it did resonate with you, okay? So let's see what messages wants to come out today. Five of Wands right off the bat. Five of Wands right off the bat. That's a fire sign. Fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So I don't know if you've been experiencing drama in some type of way. Just it's given like everyone in disagreement. This could be at some establishment or place of work, but it's like everyone is in some conflict with each other. Okay, so there's drama here. Five of Wands. This could also represent competition. Okay, this could represent competition. You know, people trying to, one up on each other, because we do have the Six of Wands under the deck. So everyone wants to be the one to receive the accolades, to be in the limelight, to be seen as the one that is successful, the one that's, I mean, there's just so much competition here. It's crazy. This is a place that's just full of drama. Full of drama. People acting very... It's definitely a workplace, like I said. We got the Page of Wands and the Eight of Coins, which is the Eight of Pentacles. So as you see, it is a workplace, okay? It is a workplace situation for a few of you. So if you are dealing with, a situation at work where, you can't trust anyone, people are just envious of, and this has been coming up in the readings lately, this energy. I don't know what's going on, where the planets are, and why people are just so toxic right now. You work really hard, and it's almost given like the higher ups can actually see, you know, those that are the ones that cause problems in that place, and the ones that are actually really being productive. So you're being seen as, very good at what you do, very skilled, you take your time, you put effort in. You put effort in, while others just, stand around, maybe gossip, cause confusion, talking negatively, trying to sabotage others. Okay. Um, there's Virgo energy here. So someone has been watching, noticing things that have been going on behind the scenes, watching someone, just really take action and being extremely productive. So just know you're being noticed for sure, okay? For your good works, whatever you're doing, okay? I see you just at this place where you're considering moving away from all of this drama, okay? So I get that as well. Let's get some more information, Spirit. You want to go deeper. I don't really use this deck that much, but I need to today. The Intuitive Kev. I think this is the extra deck. Let's clarify these cards. Spirit, give us more information on this Five of Wands. What is this drama? What is this conflict here? You have people just, I mean, they come to work like aggravated. They show up with, you know, frowns and mean mugging and, you know, just things like that. Just an unhappy environment. And it's like some of you are really, really tired of it and ready to move on to something else. I do see you getting a message very soon. I do see you getting a message very soon. Possibly if you have been putting in your resumes out there, applications, you could get some type of response very soon about an offer, a job offer somewhere else. It's going to be more pay. You're going to like that. So under the Five of Wands, we have Taurus energy. So there's someone that could be, you know, Taurus energy is here. And there's chaos magic. So that's not surprising. Like I said, there's people here that are toxic, that causing conflict, drama. There's a Taurus energy, someone that's, the negative aspects of Taurus is jealousy, possessive, resentful, you know, people that are too rigid. So that could be the energy that you're experiencing right now. Maybe you're dealing with someone that's a Taurus or have Taurus in their chart. Or maybe Taurus season might be a very good time for you to move out of this. Game over. So whatever that has been going on, I feel like they've been seeing the people that have been doing this, they've been seen. Because someone's been watching and people are going to be caught for, you know, their behaviors. People that are not, you know, putting in the work, people that are just, you know, they're just riding time, not really doing anything. You know, they're not seeing, just pretty much just, you know, there, you know, watching you work, you know, probably even taking credit for some of the things that you do. There could be someone who is, you know, I don't know, it's almost given like watching everything you do and trying to copy that and imitate that, okay? I just said someone is watching, stalker, spy, surveillance. So there is someone in your energy, okay, that watches. Oh, sorry about the lighting, Lord. That watches everything you do, okay? So just be careful. Even in here, there's this gentleman here, just right behind this person. They're not paying attention. This person is right there. There's somebody watching you constantly. You know, they might act like they're a friend, or they see you as this nice person, this beta person, friendly, helpful. They might act like they're non-confrontational, or, you know, just someone that has your back. But I don't think you can trust this person. So just be careful. Watch your back too. Watch your belongings. Make sure that your, you know, personal information is protected, you know, because there's someone there that is not on the up and up. But you're going to hear something shocking and unexpected very soon. You're going to receive some news, some unexpected news, okay, about someone. Maybe you're going to hear that they were involved in some type of physical altercation for some of them. You know, try to avoid anything like that, because these people that have been, you know, just causing conflict and problems, I think they're almost at the end of their something is going to just really end very soon. And just be careful, like I said, there's some fake person. They act like they're nice. They act like they like you. They act like they're your friend, but they're really not. They have an intent to harm you. Okay? They have an intent to harm you. You might even find out something that's going to be really shocking about someone that you thought was, you and them were cool and everything, but you didn't know that this person, was just wearing a mask. They were being fake. Okay? So just protect yourself, you know, at work. I feel like you are protected by your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, God, Jesus, you're protected. That's why they weren't able to come follow through. You still, shine, you still rise, you still, you know, doing your best, you're successful, you're doing well, and the higher ups know it. This is given like you are blessed, divine feminine energy. They just don't understand it. They don't understand why you look so good, why you do what things you do. Things just seem so freaking easy for you. This is how they think, like, "Ugh, I can't stand her or him, because we're not gender. It's not about gender here. This can flow in any direction. Okay. We all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. Yeah. So they're a little envious of your light, of your light. So be very careful. And I'm also getting for a few of you that, just be careful where you hang out, you know, make sure that if you go out somewhere that you're, protecting yourself, that, when you get home, no one's trying to follow you, or, just be careful that someone that you consider as a friend could possibly be trying to, you know, set you up here, okay, just due to envy. Um, And I'm also getting that, you've been in isolation for a while and you're now trying to come out into the limelight. You're putting yourself out there, and people are just, it's making them look, look at all these people down here, and she's way up here just, you know, being noticed pretty much at every, being noticed. So just know that. So just stay focused on whatever you're doing. Some of you could be trying to learn something at this time. You're very knowledgeable. You're in your books. You could have a lot of like books where you learn things, self-help books, spiritual knowledge books, occult books, things that just teach you things about how, you know, the world operates, things that help you activate your gifts and abilities. It just helps you go through life a little easier. Okay. And that's what makes people upset, because they don't understand how do you know what you know. How does life, just things just seem so freaking easy for you while everyone else is struggling. Like I said, this is definitely at work. It says work, job, or business. So if you own your own business, it could be there. If you work at a company, this is something that's happening there. So this is definitely some for someone at work. You might get to the place where you might need to just walk away and look into something, where you're pursuing your gifts, because there's some type of knowledge that you do hold within you, you know, and there's people who are working with others trying to, work against you behind the scenes, plot and plan to see how they can, bring you down. So it says in cahoots, secret collaboration. So there's others that are, you know, behind the scene, probably, doing little deceptive things, like going to tell the higher ups lies, because it's given lies, is given lies. I don't know if someone is upset because maybe they were attracted to you and you rejected them. You refused to, you know, be in any type of romantic situation with them. So now they're upset and doing things. I know I did mention copycat. I did mention someone that could be, watching everything you do and trying to emulate it, the way you dress. So if you notice that there's someone there that all of a sudden, they're dressing the way you dress, they're talking, and your method of doing something, you can see another person doing it. Just know that there's someone, just, you know, trying to copy you, trying to steal your credit. I mean, whatever that you do, you know. So just use your intuition at this time. Your intuition is definitely on point, okay? I mean, you are the divine feminine. There is a gift. Like I said, you've been studying books. Some of them could be, books of to help you to activate your gift, your spiritual gift. So definitely use your intuition when it comes to these people. If it doesn't feel right, if this person that is speaking to you or trying to get close to you, if it doesn't feel right, it's not right. You definitely need to use your intuition wherever you are, when you're around places. Just make sure you're very observant. Sorry about oh, hopefully you can see it. Just make sure you're observant of your environment at all times. What really helps is when you're in places, you make eye contact. They need to know that you see them. So if anything happens, you can be able to identify them. That tends to like move those type of people away. They don't want you to, they want to catch you off guard, okay? So you're very alluring, very beautiful, you're very attractive, and you have people jealous and envious of you because a lot of men, a lot of women, or whoever find you attractive. And they don't find these other ones attractive because they're not attractive. So they're, you know, not happy with you and just wants to make life difficult for you at this place. But I do see you rising above it. I do see you rising above it at some point, and just maybe, you know, probably just moving on to your own thing, because there's some type of financial windfall or abundance that's going to just come into your lap. You could get it, and I don't know, this could be a gift from spirit. This could be a gift from spirit. Okay. There's some type of abundance or prosperity that's going to fall into your lap, and you could actually use that to go, you know, do something on your own. You're tapped in. Okay. You're tapped in because you gain this knowledge. You gain this knowledge, right? And it has activated your gifts. Okay, where's that card? It activated your gifts, and I don't know, you were able to, you could have activated a gift that helps you attract abundance, because we have access here. So there, you've been given access. Okay, there's been an elevation. Okay, there's been an elevation in status in the spiritual realm. This is for somebody, this ain't for everybody, you know. So you have definitely activated your gifts to where, you know, that goddess energy, God energy, king, queen, empress energy, divine feminine or divine masculine, you've activated this gift. So now you're at this place of, you know, work where you are, you know, You're too much for this place. You're overqualified. You have the magic in your hands to where, things just flow for you. And people, just they want to know how you're doing this. It makes them uncomfortable, okay? It makes them uncomfortable. Like I said, the gift. So the gift is giving you access. A door is opened for you. And this is a door of prosperity, good fortune, abundance, okay? So maybe some of you are going to, you know, walk away and pursue something more, walk away from all the drama with the Six of Swords, and pursue something more, like on your own. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting maybe for some of you like a social media influencer, a life coach. Some of you could actually open a business. Some of you could actually get into the music industry, or that has always been a desire of yours. But I do see you being able to, transition into something where there's peace, you know, where there's peace. Meditation will definitely be of help for you. So before you enter this environment, make sure that you are protected. Make sure you set your protection in place, because you're around a bunch of like really nasty people. Their energy, it doesn't feel right at all. So you're going to put an end to something. Game over. Maybe you're at a place where you're done with that. There's some money coming in, and you definitely want to keep it a secret, because there's somebody that's watching you. So I don't know where they're watching you at. It could be social media. Change your passwords. Um, Protect your energy. Just move in silence. Um, you're going to get some shocking news, or when you do receive this abundance and this level up, people are going to be so shocked and surprised when they find out about this. So this is what I got. This is what I got. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I am taking personal readings at this time. My information will be in the description box. On that note, many blessings. Bye-bye.